take, bless, break, give. Now, these 4 words form a pattern that we get over and over and over again. And to understand it, let's do this against the backdrop of the scripture reading we just heard in Matthew's Gospel. Jesus has just heard that John the Baptist has been killed. John the Baptist will die at the hands of King Herod. It's a horrible death. He's beheaded in a cruel fashion. It's a foreshadowing, this death of John's, of what's going to happen to Jesus on the cross. And Jesus, who can see and understand this cross that he is making his way toward, he realizes it's part of the plan, and he needs to be alone. He needs a little quiet time. He needs to kind of sit this out and get a sense of how this all ties in. The only problem is that the crowds don't want to be away from Jesus. They're drawn to him. They want to be with the one who heals and cures and brings hope and brings life. And when they find out that he's not there and he's leaving in the boat going over on one side of the Sea of Galilee, they start hoofing it because they want to be near him. And here's Jesus, tired and sad and reflective, and he gets off, and there's the crowd. And he heals them. Now think about what this means. They are better off after the encounter with Jesus than they were before. It's this moment of encountering Jesus where these people are cured and healed. They have life. But now they're hungry. Sit them down. Just a few loaves, a couple of fish. And he takes it, blesses it, breaks it, gives it, and there's abundance. In the first saying, when he's healing them, he's healing their bodies, giving them comfort. Now he's feeding them. Their bodies are being nourished and strengthened. More life. Then fast forward to the night that Jesus will be betrayed. Remember, this reading started with the beheading of John the Baptist, so now think about the day before the Lord will die. And he will take bread. And in that Last Supper, he's going to take it, bless it, break it, and give it to those disciples. He's going to say, take this and eat it. Now he's going to say, this is my body. I've healed people and I've fed people. Now I'm feeding them with myself. I'm giving my body, my blood to you. I want you to receive me, to be strengthened by me, to be nourished and fed by me. I'm giving myself now so you can have strength and you can have life and you can have hope. And friends, in just a few minutes, that bread and that wine will be brought up here. It will be taken. It will be blessed. It will be broken. It will be given, so that the same life and strength of Jesus that came to them comes to us. That the same hope, the same healing, the same life that we call on and look for and need comes to us. That the Jesus who healed and cured the sick, the Jesus who fed the 5,000, the Jesus who gave the Last Supper is the Lord himself who will feed us today. And he will nourish us today. For a simple reason. This day and every day of our lives, you and I will do the same thing that Jesus does for us. We will take, we will bless, we will break, we will give. Only now it's not bread and wine, it's the gift of our lives. Today, God will give us certain things that we will take. Some of it might be good, some of it might be bad. But we will take what is given to us. The question is, will we bless it? The question is, like Jesus, will things and circumstances, situations and people be better off because you and I have been a part of someone's life? Because you and I have taken the effort, the time, the energy, the focus to bring our lives, our faith, our love to whatever is before us. Will we be that blessing and give it away? Will we be able to give the gift of our lives? Will we be able to give the gift of our time and our attention and our love to whoever God puts in front of us, to whatever circumstance or situation is right here now? Because we don't do it alone. This is why we receive communion. It's Jesus working through us. It's God Himself feeding us and nourishing us to give us the strength so that we can take what is before us and let the Lord give it the blessing. That the Lord Himself will touch our lives and work through us today. That as we offer our lives, taking what we have been given and being a blessing, we can give it back knowing that the Lord walks with us just as He walked with those disciples, just as He walked with those thousands, and He will allow His love and grace, body and blood, soul and divinity, to work through us today. Taking, blessing, breaking, giving the gift of our lives to share His love in the world. God help us. God bless you all.